Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Kaz and I'm an intuitive and a healer. In today's video we are going to get some channeled messages from the Lady of the Lake. So the Lady of the Lake is everywhere. Even if you don't have a visible source of water near you, her energy is everywhere. It could be in the air, it could be underground that you're not aware of. So even if you don't live near the ocean or near a lake, she is still present. So we're going to get some channeled messages from her today. I am going to do an initial channeled message, a collective channel message through the sea glass that you see next to the glass of water there. There are also 3 piles to choose from for a more personalised reading. So we have pile 1, the Kyanite, pile 2, the rose quartz, and pile 3, the Adventurine. So you can go ahead and pick your pile. If you need a little bit more time, you can pause the video. Timestamps are popped in as well, so you can go directly to your reading, and I will see you there. This is the channeled message for the collective from Lady of the Lake. I'm just going to channel through the sea glass here and see what I get. Greetings, loved ones. You're all within my scope, all within my power to assist. If you want rain, you ask me for rain. If you want flooding, you ask me for flooding. I am there to cleanse and heal. Treat water with respect. It is your lifeblood, the lifeblood of the planet. Do not throw rubbish into me. It eventually leaches into me. But if it goes through several layers first, it is not so damaging. I am responsible for all the creatures under the water. I send them my love and my gifts. I am responsible for the tidal swells. I am responsible for the rain with the moon. And I am responsible for everything that is wet on the earth. If you find yourself in a dry spot, call on me and I will help you. If you find yourself in an area that's very arid and you want rain, call on me and I will assist you. There are many ancient ways, many ancient practices of getting precipitation. There are many ancient ways, many ancient practices of conjuring precipitation. I know a few of them. If you call on me, I can help you. There is nothing beyond the earth and stars that you can't move. It takes concentrated will and a high vibration. Integrity also plays a part, but even someone without integrity can do this. It may need to be studied for many years in order to do this, but it is available to you all. There is no need for man-made structures to water things. I can water for you. You have free will and free choice in what you believe you can and can't do. I am here to tell you, you are a creative being who can create what they want. If you don't like what's going on in your life, create something different. Of course, there are stops and pauses put in originally by your higher self, but know eventually it will work out. That is all there is today. Thank you, Lady of the Lake. We're going to go ahead to our piles now. I will see you at your reading. Pile 1, welcome to your reading. I'm just going to channel through the crystal to see what messages Lady of the Lake has for you. Okay, I get a really strong sense with the Lady of the Lake's energy here that you are being watched. This could literally be you're being watched what you do at work, or you are on some sort of platform where you get watched by others. If it is viewers that you're wanting to increase, the Lady of the Lake suggests that you get the purest type of water that you can and pop it into a glass and wrap your hands around it and put that intent into the water and drink that every day. You may have to do it for 30 to 60 days. And what this will do is it drives the energy up to manifest what you want. So this can be done for anything, in fact. You're putting the energy of the manifestation into your own cells so that you are vibrating at that level. So because some of our cells take a long time to regenerate, what you need is a tipping point. So consistency is the key here. And as you know, if you're trying to launch anything on a platform, you do need to be consistent in what you post, but consistent in your manifestation practices as well. So what I'm seeing is someone holding the glass with the water with the intent that they're going to get so many viewers, and they're drinking it every day. And what I'm seeing is a graph of viewers going up. So it may not be that you get 100,000 viewers at once. What you will see is a steady growth. So that's a great message from Lady of the Lake for you. There is a little element here of perhaps this isn't such a positive thing that someone's watching you. Perhaps there's a little bit of a sly energy here. And maybe someone who you thought you let go of in life is keeping a tabs on you. So just be a little bit circumspect. If you don't want them to know what you are up to, just be careful what you put out there, because I feel that there is someone who is trying to keep their eye on you. And it may just be pure curiosity. I actually do feel that this is a little bit sly. So I think there's some bad feelings between you and this other person. And I do feel that perhaps you, in the end, walked away, but this might have been quite a turbulent relationship. It may have been romantic, it may have been a friendship, it may have been an employee and an employer. And I feel that, or it may have been work colleagues, and I feel that, I actually feel like it may be more than one person for some of you as well. So just keep in mind that our world these days is more like a goldfish bowl than it ever was. We can get positive things from being seen, but also negative things from being seen, because we live in a world of duality. So if there's certain things that you don't want certain people to know about you, keep it to yourself, is what I'm hearing. I'm feeling for some of you there's a lot of luxury coming into your life, and even people that you know and love and have a good relationship with might have a bit of a problem with it, because that's something that they wanted to manifest. And instead of they're going into their shadow sides with this energy. So instead of being happy for you and asking you how you did it, they are going to be a bit resentful about it. So it may be that even though you feel that you've let go of a few people in recent years, you may even either have to have a talk to them about what they're going through and put the onus back on them, or cut them out. It just depends on how you feel about that. If it's something that is going on for a little while and it's not respectful for you, you might decide to cut ties. If it's something where they just need to be told to have a look at themselves and their own shadows and their own self-worth, the relationship can be salvaged. I feel that the Lady of the Lake is giving us energy of cleansing here. So if you're trying to manifest something, obviously something has to leave. You can't fill a cup that's already full. So in the process of any manifestation, there is always a clearing and a cleansing, a letting go period. So if you are, let's say you are working on social media towards hitting a certain goal, because that's quite common, it's something that people see around them. I feel the Lady of the Lake's energy here is saying that in order to concentrate your energy to achieve that goal, you may have to let go of some of your social activities. And so there is that cleansing of busyness in your life where you're making room for your creation. There is a smart thing here to do, is what I'm hearing, when it comes to dealing with people who may be a little bit resentful towards success. And that's to know for yourself that you are not responsible for anyone else's feelings. You're responsible for your own feelings and your own emotions. And because water is the emotional sign, we are going to see a lot of emotions come up. That's all I have for you, Group 1. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for viewing me, and I will see you in my next reading. Group 2, welcome to your reading. I'm just going to channel through the crystal and see what messages the Lady of the Lake has for you. Determination is what I'm hearing. You need to be determined to achieve what you want to achieve. I feel that there's a lot of ambition in this group, but some of this ambition may be daydreams, and they may just be, I would love to do this, or I would love to do that. The Lady of the Lake is showing me waves coming onto the beach and how they're relentless. And that's how you need to be if you want to achieve this dream or this goal. You need to be relentless. Now, this may mean that you don't have to be working 12 hours a day to achieve this. It just means that you need to focus on the idea and work towards it every single day. So let's just say that you wanted to own your own business and you have an idea of what you want to do with that. What the Lady of the Lake is saying here is focus on how you're going to achieve that every day. So you might want to start researching how to open a business, or what the current laws are around business in your area, or what goods you're going to sell if you're selling goods, or what services you're going to provide if you're selling services, and how much you're going to charge. So all the details, start really thinking about that and focusing on it every single day. She's saying be relentless. Now, it may be that you're not actually in any type of position to do this at this point in time due to family obligations or financial restrictions, whatever it happens to be. But once your focus is there and you're relentless in every day, every single day, even if it's for 20 minutes, focusing on this is what I want to achieve, you will get there. It may not be immediate, it may not be in 5 years, but within 10 years, definitely. So let's just say that, sorry, I just had something come through and it's just totally gone out of my mind again. I'm being drawn back to the waves on the beach. Over time, waves on a beach will or water running down a stream will carve out its own. It will carve out rocks. It will carve out cliffs. It will forge its own path. So if you were trying to manifest something, you need to start forging that path within your own brain first. So it may be that you don't start thinking about the business in practical senses. Maybe you just need to see yourself in that business right now. 20 minutes a day. How do you feel? What does it look like? Who have you got working with you? All of those sorts of things. What hours are you going to work? Start really thinking about that and focus on the practical side of it as well. What are the laws? All of that thing. Start writing it down. It can be anything. It can be that you've got a dream to achieve anything at all. But Lady of the Lake wants you to be relentless in it and do it every single day. And that practice makes perfect, she's saying. And that practice makes golden opportunities is what I'm hearing. So it may be that someone steps forward and says to you, I would love to open my own business, and you're able to pool resources. Or you're able to both work at part-time so that you still have time for other things in your life. There will be golden opportunities coming. So if this isn't related to a business, it can be anything, writing a book or show jumping horses, whatever it happens to be. It's still the same energy from the Lady of the Lake. She's very strongly attuned with manifestation. And pile 1 got a manifestation message as well. So there is that you need to be relentless if you want to achieve something. Now, plenty of us have ideas of what we want to do with our lives if we weren't doing what we're doing now. And if you really want to do that, and I suspect that a lot of you in this group do, because I'm feeling the ambition, the drive, you need to start working on it every single day, even if it's only for 20 minutes. Even if it's for 20 minutes when you're lying in bed at night, ready to get to sleep, or 20 minutes when you first wake up in the morning. It's that relentless carving out of new brain pathways, new path for yourself, opportunities. Lady of the Lake saying it's been a long time since we've been able to utilise this skill and that it's been known to us, and you can take advantage of it by just following simple rules. We've all seen lots of things on manifestation, and go with what resonates with you, but Lady of the Lake is putting her 2 cents worth in here as well, and what she feels for you would be the best course of action here. I'm feeling that some of you are really restricted by others around you in being able to move forward with something you want to achieve, and that's okay. The Lady of the Lake says, we go through phases, and it's like phases of the moon she's showing me. And at different times in your life path, there will be different things to concentrate on. So maybe you've got young children now and it's not the best time because you want to put energy into them. She says that's okay, because what you start doing now, when they are more independent, you'll be able to put into action. And it'll just be a lot faster, a lot smoother, because you have put that initial focus and that initial drive into it now. It may be that you have elderly parents to care for, or something might be going on where your full-time job takes all of your energy. What she's still saying is start just spending a little bit of that energy for yourself. I'm sorry if you can hear airplanes in the background. We live near an airfield. She just wants to say here that she is in the air as well. So if you find it easier to look to the sky when you're doing this, she supports this action as well. You might want to go outside, and if you do live near a body of water, manifestation near a body of water is very beneficial. But you also, you also need to give something back to that body of water. So what the Lady of the Lake is saying is, whenever you pay homage to a body of water, man-made or natural, she prefers natural, but man-made has a lot of good qualities as well. Take something as a gift. So it might be a leaf, it might be a little flower, and you can just place it, something natural. It could be a crystal that you're no longer using, but place it in the water, leave it for the water to take. It is that exchange of energy, and then her powers for you will be amplified. She's actually saying that all of you in this group can achieve what you want to achieve. You just need to get started. And that might be a little baby step. Might be doing something very, very simple every day. If you want to become fitter, it might just be every single day. You know, you might start watching videos on YouTube about what is the best fitness regime for me at my time of life or at my abilities now. Something along those lines. You need to start the energy rolling now. Okay, Group 2, that's all I have for you today from the Lady of the Lake. I hope you enjoyed that reading, and I will see you in my next reading. Group 3, welcome to your reading. I'm just going to pick up the Adventurine and channel Lady of the Lake through it. She's saying that you need some assistance with something. There may be something that you've been working on or something you've been doing that just needs a little bit of help. And there is assistance around you, but you may be a little bit reluctant to ask for it. So it may be a partner that you've kind of decided on your roles and your partner doesn't get involved in what's going on, but you need assistance. You may have to ask for it. It may be some family, some extended family or some friends that you may just need a little bit of help at the moment. I'm hearing the term many hands make light work here, so maybe it's a really big thing. Maybe you're moving house and you need some, it's very overwhelming. You're going to need some assistance with that. Let's see what else there is here. I feel that perhaps this group has been quite independent in life. You might have had to grow up very, very quickly and forge a path for yourself. And I'm feeling that now is the time to let others in. So this may even indicate that you will be doing a collaboration with someone or making a partnership with someone in the business world or the creative world, and that someone and you will work together, or maybe it's even a group of people that you will get assistance from. And it may not be them just assisting you in your goal. It might be that you're assisting others in their goal too. It might be a swapping of services or a swapping of goods. Sorry, Group 3, my camera just shut off. It's never done that before. So we'll see. Maybe you're shut off. Maybe you're shut off to actually receiving help. And this is what you need to be working on. Sorry, Pile 3, I'm struggling with this one. My SD card was full, my battery ran out, all sorts of things are going on. So I feel that there is a big disruption going on in your life at the moment, and you do need assistance. So it's time to put away your pride or your misgivings. It's not about not being able to cope. What it is about is there's a lot going on and you need help with it. It's more than anyone can cope with, any one person. So I'm hearing that term, it takes a village. So you do need some help at the moment, and you would be best to allow people to help you, because what I'm seeing is that there's a big sense of burnout here. So this may be in a work situation as well, where you're going to need to ask for help, and it's not a failing in your point. And you may see that people around you are struggling as well, but you need to be your own advocate here and put yourself forward and say, I need help, and graciously receive it as well. You may have knocked back offers of help in the past because you felt that you should have to do it on your own. And that's, you know, we were always part of a tribe or a group of people who assisted each other, and it's only in the last probably 50 years that we felt that we've had to, maybe longer, you know, maybe 80 years, we felt we've had to do things by ourselves without help. And that's not true. The universe is always trying to send us people to assist us on our path, and it's up to us to receive that. Some of you in the past may have been in a situation where you've received help and it's come back to bite you, or that you've worked in partnership with someone before and it hasn't gone well, And the message the Lady of the Lake is giving me here is that this time it will work out very, very well. So it's, if you're judging something on past experience, this is a whole new level of experience here. So it will actually, by receiving help or accepting help, it will actually restore your faith in humankind. Because I feel that you might be a group of people who have given a lot in life to various different people, to various different groups, and now the universe wants to give back to you. And don't forget that if you've blocked simple things such as acts of kindness, you've also blocked other things from flowing to you. So maybe, you want a certain Christmas gift, but if you're blocked in one area of acceptance and receiving, no one has the opportunity to give you that particular Christmas gift. And people do want to help you. They recognise that you are a giving person and they want to give back to you. It's a really lovely energy. You're a really lovely person. I can feel that. But I think because of your past and the fact that you've had to be independent and people may have taken things from you, that you feel more secure acting alone. And because you can control things, you might be a little bit of a perfectionist at times as well. And you feel that if other people come in, you'll have no control over how things are done. I think what's appropriate there is communication, and just say, I like to do it this way, and I like because that gives me this outcome. If people have another idea, you also then need to listen to what their idea is too. This is a whole new chapter for you. I feel that perhaps you have tried to be a super person and do it all, and you've come to the realisation that nobody can do that. I think there's a lot of stuff out there in society saying that we should be everything these days. And we have to remember that even 50 years ago, there were different roles for different people. And I'm not saying that people should get into gender roles. It's more about sharing the workload. And that isn't necessarily what goes on in areas of employment or in home life anymore. Some of you may have teenagers who refuse to do anything for you and to help around the house. Or they may have offered, but you may feel that they don't do it well enough. So I think you need a little bit of a perspective change here regarding assistance and help. Maybe you've been asking for help but not receiving it because you want it on your conditions. Sometimes you just need to open the gate and let it in the way that it comes in. Maybe you want financial assistance and you've decided that the only way to get that is to win the lottery. So what's happened there is that you've closed your mind off to other ways of receiving financial assistance. Yeah, just a perspective shift. The Lady of the Lake is saying, she's showing me a picture of raindrops falling on someone's head. And she's saying, this is what the universe is trying to give you. It's showering rain down on top of you, and each little drop is a gift. But you're looking in front of you on the path, and you're looking at the river that's flowing by, and you want the river. So I think the first step here is to start receiving and allowing yourself to receive, so that you can receive bigger and bigger and bigger things. And be grateful for what you receive. I once had a friend, we were talking about a dream that I had, and I was saying as a group we won $1.1 million. It was a dream. And she said immediately, that's not enough. So she immediately took herself out of that running of the universe being able to give her anything, because no matter what they'll give her, she'd say it wasn't enough. So have gratitude for what you already have, receive help, and receive help in any form that it comes. There may just be another little perception shift that you require to allow things to start flowing to you. You are very blocked. And I feel that there is some emotion, because Lady of the Lake deals with our emotions. There's some emotions blocked in your sinuses and around your eyes and perhaps your nose as well. So if you have chronic sinus problems, eye issues, allergies, seasonal allergies, you might find that your belief around receiving help is contributing to this. So releasing that belief about you have to stand alone and you have to do it alone will help alleviate those symptoms. That's all I have for you, Group 3. Sorry about the interruptions there. I hope you have a fabulous day, and I will see you in my next reading.